guys, Humble here, and welcome to episode 2 of Funcraft. We are here with back on our island. In today's episode, I plan on getting some diamonds and also building us a few shelters around the place. But the main reason that we need a diamond will become apparent in a minute. Oh yeah, and by the way, I did some off-camera mining. Woo! We now have plenty of iron. I mean, this literally took me like 30-ish minutes, I guess. Actually, not even that long, maybe 20. So I mined down this tunnel, which is pretty long, and then I also added this tunnel, which went to the geode. But as far as I'm aware, nobody wants to see just a big episode of mining. So yeah, went ahead, just did it off camera for you guys. Don't think it's that big of a deal. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do a time lapse till we can get ourselves some diamonds, because the time lapses, I guess, are just a thing to do right now. So anyway, I'll get back to you guys in full after we get some diamonds. But first, I gotta dig out this room, so I'm gonna get to mining. So, I promised the time lapse, right? Well, I kind of forgot to start recording my strip mine, and just when I was just digging at the area. Anyway, now I found like a little lava pit and a little cave. Now there's a creeper there, so actually, I kind of don't want him blowing up in an amethyst area. So, yep, we're just gonna go ahead and take care of him. It's just another the amethyst caves. I'm so confused. Are any of these actually grown? This one might be. Whoops, that was a budding amethyst, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and replace that, though. I can't tell, but I don't think they are, so... Very strange, very strange. Anyway, we've already found 2 amethyst, clusters now, so... that will work. I just been mining it. I'd found this little area with the obsidian down here. Anyway, or yeah, it's obsidian now. It used to be lava, but anyway, it's lava's mostly gone now. Alright, I'm just gonna get back to the strip mining, and I'll let you guys know if I find anything. We did it! We found the diamonds! Okay, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 3. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of diamonds. Big vein of diamonds. Big vein of diamonds. Oh my goodness, how many diamonds did I just get? Let me throw something on the floor. Calcite. No, why did I pick up the stone? 9 diamonds in a single vein! Oh my goodness, that is a lot. That is a lot. Well, I think we're sorted now. All I needed was 1 diamond, and now I have a lot of them. Well, let's get back and see what all we can craft using all these diamonds. Completely slipped my mind recording the clip while I was crafting. We have a diamond sword, diamond pickaxe, and some diamond boots now. So that's the start to our diamond gear. I typically go sword, pickaxe, and armor. Then I'll get the axe and shovel after the facts. We also have a spare diamond in the chest, which is very important because I'm gonna use that diamond to get our camera account fully functioning. So now we can do some third-person time lapses, which is gonna be epic. So I actually already have some ideas for some time lapses that I want to do. So I'm gonna gather the materials, and we can get ready to build a shelter above the mine, and then a little shelter over there on the beach as our main house. So I'm gonna get resource gathering, and we can get building. Our first head we're gonna be able to keep. I was getting some food, and I found a cow head, which the passive mob heads are actually pretty rare because of how how it was like set up, because you're gonna be killing a lot, because a lot of the mobs are gonna get killed, especially the passive ones like the cows and stuff. So their spawn rate's a lot lower, where the animals that get killed less often or have less use to killing them are gonna have higher drop rates. Like the villagers are 100%. Because there's no reason to kill villagers. That's just cruel. So we got the our first head that we're actually gonna be able to keep over here. That's exciting. I'm gonna get some food melted down, then actually start getting some resources for this. And the time lapses probably come in the form of 2 individual time lapses. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that time lapse. It was not that fun for me because my computer was lagging like crazy. My computer just did not want me to record that. Chugging along slowly, but I'm back here on the PlayStation 5 now, so everything should be good. Of course, it was recorded on the PlayStation 5, so you guys wouldn't have seen any lag. So here's the tower. I've added in some windows. Still debating the size of this window, but I think it'll work all right. So currently, it's just doors on either side, just the little mine shaft in the middle. Then if we go upstairs here, we have this experience bank, this small experience bank. This is where we're going to be doing all of our smelting for a while because it's a really crazy source of experience. This is going to be really powerful. Maddox and I have both built one on the server now, so we're both going to be getting lots of XP. See, I also added in the windows and all, and finished up the roof and did all that stuff. I couldn't really be bothered to do it anymore on the time lapse because you'd barely see any of it. The time lapse was already long enough, and my thing was lagging like crazy. In fact, I had to finish the back part of the roof over here outside the time lapse. Anyway. So, now I guess we gotta start building our house on the shore, though I kinda like living on this little mining island with this. So, now, on to the next project. Which, of course, the next part of our plan is boating, like 3,000 blocks in rowboats, halfway across the map, to get a villager. Yeah, we're gonna get 2 villagers and then take them back, and we're gonna start our villager population to get all the villagers that we need. In fact, on the way, I'm actually gonna check out the shopping district from afar because we should see it coming into view. And wait, there's the shopping district right there. That is not a far boat ride at all. Yeah, it's actually a pretty nice area. So I was looking, and there's apparently an ocean in the middle of the shopping district. That's how big the shopping district is. There's literally an ocean in the middle of the shopping district. Anyway, but definitely have room for plenty of shops. But right now I'm more concerned about getting the villagers. So I'll check back in when I'm at the village. I finish my long boat ride here we are at the village that we're about to take a villager and their food from, because we need the food. Yay, my boat's gone. We'll collect that on our way out. Never mind, I have mining fatigue. I just need the food. Okay, there's a blacksmith over here. That's nice. So, let's just go ahead and investigate the village. Then we'll figure out who's coming home with us. I'm gonna try to get a jobless villager because I feel like that's the best way to go. Okay, some iron armor. We already have full iron armor. So not a great blacksmith, but you know, could have been worse. Looking around the village, we have a few hay bales, but I don't really feel like now's the time. Oh, there we go. Now we don't have mining fatigue, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get these, and then we're gonna go get a villager. Any villager, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna try to get ones without the job. We can't use a nitwit. So yeah, this little one will do just fine. So yeah, we're gonna give him a new life outside the village. Kid, you're gonna start many Oh, this kid's gonna do a lot. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and begin the boat ride back to the base. This feels wrong, but you know, I'm a villager too, so it's okay. Yeah, 2 villagers in a boat. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna get this guy on the road, and then I'll be back once I have him home and the other villager home. Alright, and here we go. I have this little containment unit for the villagers, and within here we have 2 villagers. That guy just was... He used to be a cleric, then I broke his workstations. That's how I have a brewing stand on me. And then he still somehow became a farmer because apparently he wasn't far enough away from the village. And we have this little guy that you saw me first to get. Anyway, so they'll be in there till we need them. And but before we can get even the structure built for this, yeah, I'm not gonna put it past the zombies to find some way to get to the villagers. So I'm gonna go ahead and light up the whole light up as much of the desert and the island as I can. So we're gonna be torch spamming now. At least that's the plan. We're gonna let this whole thing up. Hopefully, once it becomes night, I'll be able to check it a little bit more. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get to lighting this area up, and then we can start getting the structure for the villager breeders. That way we can start getting that ready to go. So I've lit up the entire desert, and also built the most of the villager breeder. So yeah, we have this is this is what the villager breeder is going to look like from the outside. The villagers are going to be up there. When a baby comes, it'll come down, fall into this little chamber down here, and it'll stand right in here until it grows up, where it'll hop in there, flow up through here, go down here, and fall into the adult holding chamber where they'll all get pushed in this corner, so I can run a minecart right into this corner and pick them up, and then we can send them off to wherever we need them. So yeah, now all I've got to do is get the villagers up there and then start figuring out a way for them to get food. This thing probably won't work till the next episode because I have a plan on how to get a lot of food really quickly, but I don't have time to do that right now. So now now we get everyone's favorite part of working with villagers, getting them from point A to point B. So it's going to be time lapse of my struggles. So during this time lapse, I decided to do something that I don't normally do. I'm just gonna say a few things. I don't don't truthfully know what to say, but this is me and editing. So just getting the villagers. I actually was really surprised about how easy it was gonna be because it's normally a pain. But minecarts are really the way to go in moving villagers. Oh, and by the way, the reason that I'm doing this with my voice instead of with music is because we've already had a music time lapse during this video, and I think it would be boring to do another one. So I was just going to stop in and say hi while we watch these villagers get put in here. I do go AFK at a few points during this, but that's just because I'm making sure that I'm following the tutorial correctly. The link to the video will be in the description. It was made by Silent Whisper. It's really good at Bedrock tutorials. Definitely worth checking out. Anyway, so I think whenever I have 2 time lapses in a video, I'm going to do something like this where I just chat during it. Anyway, enjoy the short rest of the time lapse. So, yeah, that was actually super easy getting the villagers into the villager breeder. I'm honestly surprised on how simple it was. But now we have this. I've also expanded on the little villager area. So this is where the villagers are. I've tried to increase its zombie defense. So as far as I'm aware, there's absolutely no way for zombies to get in apart from baby zombies. I don't really know how I'm gonna be able to prevent those, but still have the minecart going out. I'll figure out a way. I mean, this desert's torch spammed anyway, so maybe the torch spamming plus this will keep everything that needs to stay out. I made a few additions. So of course, we have the bed. So once they get enough food, this thing will start working. We also have this little thing. So we also have some scaffolding so that I can get up there to get to the villagers. So this is actually now a complete project. But before it can start working, because there's about 50 things I feel like I have to do before I can get this working. At this point, I didn't realize how much went into these. I've got to get some farmland set up, but that's going to be a big project. That's going to be a big project. And I'm going to work on that during the next episode. But yeah, thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.